Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello, fabulous Squiz Kids listeners, and welcome to the Kids vs. Adults weekly news Squiz. Your chance to see who's had their listening ears on and been paying the most attention to the week that just was. I'm Christy Kijarina. All week in the Squiz Kids Today podcast, we've been bringing you the big news stories of the day, run through our kid-friendly filter to make sure you know all you need to know about the world around you. Now it's time to test how much of the week's news you've retained and in the process see who's smarter, kids or adults. Plus, of course, because it's a Friday, we've got all today's birthday shout-outs and all the shout-outs for the weekend coming, including the birthday reggae tune, because it wouldn't be Friday without it. Here's how the quiz works. 5 questions for kids about the weekend news, then 5 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions wins. Easy peasy. You ready? Let's do this. All right, kids, here are your 5 questions. Question number 1. Wednesday this week marked the beginning of Lunar New Year. What animal represents this year in the Chinese zodiac? Is it A, a dragon, B, a tiger, or C, a snake? Yes, it is a snake. Well done if you got that one. Question number 2. We heard this week in the podcast that an ancient golden helmet was stolen from a museum in the Netherlands. What was this helmet being used for before it was rediscovered in 1927? Was it A, a pot plant holder, B, a fancy dress costume, or C, a water bowl for chickens? Great work if you got this one. It's C, a water bowl for chickens. Imagine that. Question number 3. The Australian Open tennis tournament wrapped up last weekend and we told you about the go-to snack players relied on for energy during their grueling matches. Which fruit were they peeling through, hoping not to slip on any of those sneaky skins? That's right, the answer is bananas. And can you believe they went through 200 kilos a day? Question number 4. This legendary Melbourne sports venue has hosted everything from Taylor Swift to AFL Grand Finals. And this week will hold what's hoped to be a record crowd for the Women's Ashes cricket match. Known affectionately as the G, what is its full name? And you can have half a point for just the initials and a full point if you can give me the full name. Great work, peeps, if you said the MCG or even better, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Question number 5. Scientists in China just made a record-breaking step towards clean energy, keeping a fusion reactor running for nearly 18 minutes. What gigantic fiery space object does this technology aim to replicate? Awesome work if you knew that it's the sun. How did you go, kids? How many did you get right out of 5? Reckon you're going to beat the adults? Yeah, I reckon so too. All right, adults, now it's your turn. Fire up that old grey matter. Here we go. Question number 1. It took them 14 long seasons, but which Big Bash League team finally claimed their first ever title, thanks to an explosive 108-run innings by opener Mitch Owen? Did you watch it? It's the Hobart Hurricanes. Woohoo! Question number 2. After 2 more dingo attacks over the long weekend, authorities are growing really concerned about safety on this Australian island. Now officially called K'gari, what was its former name? It was formerly known as Fraser Island. Question number 3. This footy great and newly crowned Australian of the Year has dedicated his life to raising awareness and funds for motor neurone disease. Who is he? That's right, he's the great Neil Danaher. Question number 4. A new low-cost Chinese AI chatbot has sent shockwaves through global markets, triggering major losses in tech stocks. What is the name of this AI, which is being compared to OpenAI's ChatGPT? Is it A, AI Dragon, B, DeepSeek, or C, NeoChat? It is B, DeepSeek. Question number 5, last one for today. From a chocolate factory to the folk music scene, Timothée Chalamet is receiving rave reviews for his portrayal of which iconic singer in A Complete Unknown in cinemas this week? Yeah, he's playing Bob Dylan. How did you go, adults? How many did you get right? Did you beat the kids? Who won bragging rights this week? If you've missed any of these cool news stories throughout the week and you want to refresh your memory, all this week's Squiz Kids episodes are available for a re-listen wherever you get your podcasts. That's the end of the quiz, which means that now it's time for...
Shout-outs.
It's Friday, January 31, National Hot Chocolate Day. Don't you think there's nothing better than snuggling up in bed or on the couch with a favourite book or podcast and a big mug of delicious hot chocolate? What do you think? Marshmallows or no marshmallows? Today is also a special day for these Squiz Kids celebrating a birthday today and over the coming weekend. And because it's a Friday, let's crack out the old birthday reggae tune. Hit it. It's a happy birthday to Saxon and Scout from Canberra and Linda from White Rock. And a belated birthday shout out this week goes to Olivia from Ermington. And that's all we have time for. I hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Don't forget there's going to be a new one dropping first thing every Friday morning. And the best bit, they're absolutely free. Just as all our other excellent content is free too. Now, you might know the drill, but I'm telling people who don't. We have a new Squiz Kids Today news podcast on Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, a Squiz Kids shortcut, or a Squiz the World every Tuesday, where you can take a trip with us all around the world in an audio adventure. And for all the teachers out there, keep an eye out in the next couple of weeks because we'll be bringing you the Classroom Companion, a teacher-produced, that's me, classroom activities, curriculum aligned and tied to the Daily Pod on Mondays, and whose entire back catalogue you can search via our website. Absolute genius. Check it all out at squizkids.com.au or simply subscribe to Squiz Kids in your favourite podcasting app and all this audio content will magically appear. For now though, this is Christy Kijarina signing off and reminding you all to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.